It's beautiful. I need to get it again, that's for sure.
Don't look at me. Every day is so wonderful. Our love runs deep like a Chevy. If you fall, I'll fall with you, baby. 'Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the way we like. You run around and open doors like a gentleman. Tell me, girl, every day of my everything. 'Cause that's the way you like to do it. That's the way you like. Just a little West Coast and a bit of sunshine. Hair blowing in the wind, losing track of time. Just you and I. Just you and I. Whoa, whoa. No matter how far we go, I want the whole world to know I want you back, and I won't have it any other way. No matter what the people.
Hey there, wig friends, Nikki here, and welcome back to my channel, everybody. I upload on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and since I pre-film, I also throw surprise uploads in there too. And you are going to miss some of them, or even all of them, if you don't click that subscribe button down below and join the party. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. Welcome back. Now, I am bringing you a wig review today. I will tell you everything about it. I would love for you to give me your respectful thoughts down in the comments. And if there's a wig you'd like me to review, let me know since I do take requests. But before we get into this, I want to share with you something that happened to me today that really creeped me out. Most of you will probably find it hilarious. I even find it a little bit funny, but it's still creepy nonetheless. Well, here you can see I do wear falsies. They do like to fall off on me a lot, but that's beside the point. Point is, I buy them in bulk, and I was putting them on sitting here at my vanity table like I always do. I reached down, grabbed the one, put it on, and when I reached down to grab the other one, it was completely gone. Just vanished. It was there a second before. I didn't even touch it, and it was gone. I searched everywhere for this thing. I even was looking in my bra thinking, well, there's a possibility. You never know. But no, it is yet to be found. That's what's going on in my head right now, because I don't know if maybe my vanity table is a portal to something, or I have ghosts in my house now, or I'm just going insane, which obviously could be a possibility too. But either way, it's still creepy and weird. And I don't know what happened to that other eyelash. So anyway, I wanted to share my weirdness with you today. Let's get to talking about this wig now. And she's a fairly new release. I just wasn't able to pick her up when she first dropped, but thankfully I've got her now. And she is Jules from Bobbi Boss. She is a lace front. Also, it has that soft blowout natural texture. I have her in the color TT2/1324. As you can see, though, she doesn't come in many color choices, though. So that, unfortunately, is a little bit disappointing. They do show some of the other styles here on the back. I've got all of them, except for Sadie. Still don't have Sadie. And she is got a 3.5-inch deep parting space, is heat safe. I picked her up from Wigtypes for $33.94. And here is Jules. Very pretty blonde. Let's look at her cap construction. So I'm going to be looking for the shading of the lace and the transparency of it. It's slightly darker, but still light. You can kind of see how it is against my hand here. So I do think I'll be able to work with that just fine. And I'm going to flip her inside out to get a better look. And here is that 3.5-inch parting space. She's got one comb on each side, here and here. Plus she also does have one comb here in the back. She's got adjustable straps and mesh type lining. To tell if the wig is larger head friendly, I like to stretch it out. That gives me a good indication. And I see that she's got some good stretchability to her. So I would think that she most likely is going to be larger head friendly, but of course I'll know for sure once I have her on. And that's what I'm going to go do right now. So I'll go put her on, style her up, wear her for just a little bit, and be back with my final thoughts. All right, are you all ready to hear about Jules? I should hope so. So let's get into it. Well, I actually do like this look. I think it's very pretty. It's simple, but she's got style to her, especially with these very soft waves. I love the movement of them. So this is a good style to wear to work or for an everyday type situation. Love those types of units, you know that, and if you don't, now you do. And I really wanted to get this color. That's part of the reason why I had to wait to have them restock it. It's beautiful. I need to get it again, that's for sure. I don't think the root is too harsh. It is a number 2, but in my opinion, it looks perfect. Love the way it's blended. And speaking of blending, look at the tones in here. Oh my gosh. You got the lighter 613 as well as some golden, and everything is blended perfectly. The colors that it can come up with, it's amazing. And she's got really good luster to go along with it. Looks healthy and realistic. Her texture, on the other hand, I really wouldn't describe it as a soft blowout, at least not the ones we're used to from Outre or Sensational. It's very similar to a lot of the other units that they make that are not in a series like she's supposed to be. I think the texture's still really nice. It is yaki, but in my definition, I think it's very close to being light yaki in my opinion. So she's very soft and very nice. I actually think that she will be considered a multicultural unit in some situations. So I am giving thumbs up on the texture, but not from a blowout perspective, if that makes sense. So just be prepared for that. And I am putting her at about 20 inches. Perfect. Perfect length for this style. Love that. And her density, I think, is really good too. It's a little bit on the thinner side for a blowout, but it still goes with this style. So the density is really not overall that bad. But I'm going to show you now what she looks like from the back. Right? I'm not having to deal with shedding that much. I mean, she is a blonder unit. There is more processing involved to come up with the blonder units, so those do tend to shed a little bit more. So as far as a blonde unit is concerned, I'm not getting anything excessive. And tangling, her density and texture really help with that. So once again, I'll just run my fingers through the hair so you can see I'm not getting any tangles with her. Loving that. So this is a unit that's going to be so easy to manage throughout the day and will last you a bit longer too. And for getting her ready, it took me just a couple of minutes. I plopped her on, put some powder on the part and a slight bit of heat around the crown to mold her to the shape of my head and to lay the part down a bit. And that was all that was needed to get her ready. So this is, again, a good everyday type style for those types of days when you just want to plop a wig on and go out the door. So her parting space, it's 3.5 inches. That's a perfect depth and width. Didn't have to pluck anything. I do like how flat she lays, so it was very easy to blend with the powder that I use. Now her baby hair situation, I kind of like it, but if you're a person who likes to lay their baby hairs down, I don't think you're going to like the baby hairs that much. So she's got these, and for me, I wear them as wispies, and that's okay. But again, if you're going to lay them down, I think they're going to be too long or too thick, so you're going to have to do something with those then, most likely. And she is a bit thick up in here, which I was expecting because she's not supposed to be pre-plucked, but because of that thickness, having baby hairs there will help make that look more realistic. But not really much for lift up, so that is nice. And I just got my own baby hairs blended in there. Now she does kind of fit a little snug on me around here, but not back in here, if that makes sense. So you can kind of see where she comes out to on me. So it's not really as far over as I was hoping, but I still think she fits nice, and she might be larger head friendly. I'm not saying 100%. You might be a little snug for some people, but she's worth a try. I think she'll work out for some, maybe just not all. But I do really like her. I really, really, really do like her. And I'm happy with her. Even though she wasn't the blowout, I still think she's a great unit and will make a lot of people happy and look beautiful. So that is what I think about Jules. But don't forget to give me your thoughts down in the comments. If you have her, make sure you tell me that. Or if you now decide to go pick her up after watching this review, I'd like to know that as well. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll just see you in the next video. So until then, bye-bye.